Hi, Meg here from IT Stamping, and welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're going to be making this card. Normally I start with my stamping, but for this card we're actually going to be starting with our big shotting and our die cutting. So let's go ahead and dive in. Now there are a couple things I've done ahead of time. The first thing is I cut a circle using a 3-inch circle die of Whisper White, and then I also did a Daffodil Delight, and that's a 3.5-inch circle. Now these don't have to be the exact same size, just in case you're using different supplies that I am. But when we go to do the next part, you just want this to fit about the same size as the rings that we're going to die cut. And then this can be any size circle. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and talk about the rings. So I'm using the circle framelits, and these are from Stampin' Up! And the largest one, the outer edge, measures at 3.5. And then the one sitting inside is just the nesting one that's just one size smaller. So I'm going to be using Bermuda Bay cardstock. And I've got my magnetic platform that really helps keep those circles in place so they're not wandering all over the place. And that's how we're going to get our fabulous ring. So when it's all done, if I can pick this up, we have this left over. Okay, so we're going to use that on our card here in just a little bit. And then the only other thing we have left to do that has anything to do with the big shot, I'm actually going to switch and use the Texture Boutique because it's all ready to go. And I'm going to be using the large polka dot embossing folder and a piece of Whisper White that's going to be 4 inches by 5.25 inches. And I love this measurement because you can line up your polka dots on the outside edges with the edge of your cardstock. So it's the perfect measurement. And then this is just going to go in between those plates, and we're going to zip on through. So if I'm going to be doing a lot of die cutting and dry embossing along with it, I like using this little Texture Boutique, even though it kind of sounds like a duck right now. But then I'm not having to switch out the multi-purpose platform and all that. And I have my fabulous texture right here. So I'm going to move out the machinery, and we are going to now do our stamping. We're going to be using the Hello There stamp set from Stampin' Up! And this is a hostess set. And if you have any questions on how to get this, please contact me because it's not one you can just readily buy. But I am so in love with this stamp set. So let's go ahead and dive in. So we're going to start with that circle that we die cut. So it's a 3-inch circle. I'm going to use the giant Hello There, and I am going to go ahead and use my Stamp-A-Ma-Jig because it's going to help me just get it nice and lined up. And because I love my Stamp-A-Ma-Jig, tap, tap, tap on some Melon Mambo ink and stamp that onto our Whisper White. Then from that same stamp set is where I'm going to get this cute little flower. I'm going to use Daffodil Delight ink on that Daffodil Delight cardstock, and I'm just randomly stamping all over. Okay, once I have that done, then we are completely done with our stamping. We'll get all that out of the way. And we're going to bring in our paper trimmer. Now, I went with a 3.5-inch circle because it made the math really easy for me. So I'm just going to line this up on the 1 3/4-inch line. And I love that the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer lets you go past what I often refer to as the bar, because you can cut all the way down here. So I can have this nice and settled and have it touching that 1 3/4-inch line and cut, and then I've got it all taken care of for me. So I'm just going to line up my Whisper White cardstock on my grid paper. I love using grid paper. And I'm going to set this right at 1/2 inch from the top, or I'm sorry, from the bottom. So leaving 1/2 inch right here. So at the bottom. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing up here, but this time from the top. And that's going to give me my 2 circles. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the Hello There in place, or set it on an angle. Then I'm just going to go around my little blue circle, there it is, with some liquid glue. And get that good and stuck down. Now we're ready to turn to our ribbon. So I'm going to bring in the 10-second bow maker and some of the new Melon Mambo cotton ribbon to tie the bow. And when you get the 10-second bow maker, it comes with access to training videos so that you can learn how to use it. And we're going to get this trimmed and this trimmed. I love this new cotton ribbon. It's just yummy to work with. bring our little tailies down. Then we're going to just drape this across and cut off however much I need. Flip this over and we're going to use glue dots. So I want a glue dot on each end of this ribbon. Pull those off. Just wrap this around to the back side. And then another glue dot with our bow. And we've got that now in place. Then the only other thing left to do is bring in our card front, which is going to be Bermuda Bay, 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2. Drop this on top, and just like that, we've got our cute little hello there card. I hope that you enjoyed learning how to make this fun hello there card. If you like this video, please be sure to like it below, and also be sure to share it with your friends. Again, I'm Meg from I Teach Stamping, and have a great day.